I never understood why niggas was like, oh my God, Zendaya. I'm like, look, she not ugly, but like, relax, bro. Like, fucking relax.
Zendaya was just cool as hell.
And that's fine. You know, I think that's completely different. People be like, Zendaya's bad as fuck. And I'm like, okay. Like, again, she's not ugly. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm not saying Zendaya's ugly. But to be like, oh my God, Zendaya's the bad. Zendaya's a very middle. You know, I think she's from Minnesota. Oh, no, that's Yara. I'm sorry. I get them.
Yara's from Minnesota?
Yara Shahidi is from Minnesota.
From where?
Probably one of them suburbs like everybody else. Yeah.
Wow, that is so interesting. You know what? Zoe Kravitz. She will always be bad to me.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Maybe I'm just hating.
You are hating a little bit, but
My
no.
thing is like, it's because she became that. And I'm like, let's be serious.
Nah, she just became grown when we all were grown together.
Rihanna. I might just be a hater, honestly. Now I think about
Rihanna?
I think Rihanna's cool. Don't get me wrong. But like, early Rihanna, when everybody's like, oh my God, that's crazy. I'm sorry, that's crazy, bro.
What, do you think she looked like a boy? What's the gripe with Rihanna?
It just wasn't my vibe. Thick Rihanna though, I fuck with Thick Rihanna. I fuck with Thick Rihanna heavy, bro. Thick Rihanna tough as hell, I'm telling you.
You know, fair. Now, what next? Shouldn't tell me Beyonce's mid? Like, what's going on? Sounding kind of anti-black personally, but
this is my thing.
This nigga's thinking about it. Okay.
It's not anti-black. It's just I can name you prettier black people that aren't these people.
You know what? That's fair. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Lupe Nyong'o. That one will be my number one. That will be my.
Or like fucking Gabrielle Union, fucking 60 years old, look like she like 28, bro.
Bro, you know what? Every day I pray that I age gracefully like some of these people because I remember when I used to like care for like old folks, right? And they would show me photos of them when they were younger, right? 17 looking 36. It was insane. It was insane.
I think the greenhouse gases have been protecting us from the sun. That's what I've come down to.
You know what? Some people have been saying the greenhouse gases and stuff like that, the earth is like resetting itself to make it like good. Like some like forests, they're like growing back like thicker and like stronger. So that's like the only few positive changes, but I feel like we'll be dead before we actually get to really enjoy those positive favors. But that's beyond the point. What's up, y'all? It's your host, Sensei NK, and we're back with another episode. I'm with my co-host.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Pacmane. Check me out on everything at Pacmane CXZ. Maybe one day I will post something.
Motherfuckers are still just not trying to drop nothing?
I think I might just have to vlog because I want to like pick a lane of something to do, but like I honestly just can't. So y'all just gonna see me do random shit, honestly.
The whole time should have made a video about you getting those together.
See, I thought about that, but no free sauce. Fuck y'all.
You know what? I don't even blame you. I do not blame you at all.
That shit was hard as fuck, and I barely like YouTube barely helped. Barely.
YouTube not helping. No, that is a first. That is most definitely a first.
There's no step by step for that shit. There's very general. Go on this website, look for this. What the fuck is that? What am I supposed to do with that?
Now you're robbed. They took your social security number. Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. Oh God. See, I was on social media the other day, and I think the way that we've set up our social media, we're setting it up for it to eat itself. Like to the point where going viral is damn near worse than just letting your stuff naturally grow. And the reason why I say that is like, I think we mentioned this before, where it's like, I would be damned if I'm have to continue to make content with me doing dumb stuff. But the thing is, I feel like everyone now is setting themselves up just to do dumb stuff, to get the chance to go viral.
You want to go viral. You don't want to be the video of the year.
You
don't want to be the video of the moment. You want to go viral. Like Tony... No, don't get me wrong. Tony's been doing this shit for a minute, but Tony went viral mad times to be where he's at right now. Tony Stavacci.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his last name. But it's like he been going mad viral, but he what he does is already so versatile. He can't get typecast. I understand what you're saying, but like you kind of have to.
One thing that I love about his whole content, every single video is just viral. And if every single video deserves to go viral. Yeah. And that is such, how do you make that many hits? You just don't miss, and he doesn't delete videos.
What you don't want to do is you don't want to be like a Roy Purdy, where you like blow up and are like the hottest thing for doing like something stupid that you don't want to do consistently. just this dance that was going to be played out at some point, and the whole just being upbeat all the time is just like not sustainable over time. And Roy Purdy is very much burnt out. When's the last time you ever heard of Roy Purdy?
I don't know who that is right now, but okay, fair
If
enough.
I show you a picture, you know exactly who it is, and that's the funniest part. That's the funniest part.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. You know what? How are you doing? What's new with you?
You know, I've just been running this business and, you know, get into this cheddar, real grown man shit.
Very nice.
I've just been bullshitting, watching YouTube, smoking weed. Same as always.
How was your sleep?
My sleep? Kind of fucked. I've been sleeping like 3-4 hours at a time, so.
But is it like multiple times per day, or is it just like, I'm gonna get 3?
Sometimes
and then
twice,
Kobe Bryant it.
Sometimes twice.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll just like, you just got to be up, you know what I'm saying? I got to be up in the middle of the night so I can talk to these Chinese people and these Pakistani people during the right time because they don't do business at night, so I got to fucking do it at night. It's like, man, anyway, but so I got to do that, and then I get a little bit of sleep in the morning, and I got to be back up because, like, what the fuck I look like sleeping all the daylight away to be up only at night? That's stupid.
That's depressing. That's literally depressing.
Man.
You know what? Do you feel like you're growing in your grind? Like you as a human, are you like evolving now that you're doing a hard thing every single day and then going to work and then coming back to do more hard shit?
Do you think I still work? I quit work.
Oh, you don't even go to the work?
I stopped working like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow. So this is it's do this or it's lose?
Well, I mean, there's still other ways to make money and other, you know, revenue streams or whatnot, but that's essentially the plan, yeah. So buy my hoodies. Don't let me go broke, or let me go broke. Y'all can hate on me. That's okay.
Oh, I feel it.
Everybody can have their feelings. Bitch ass nigga.
You're not worried at all
About what?
just going broke, just quitting your job, just doing all that?
Well, I wouldn't like depend on this to support me if it wasn't supporting me, and that's why I chose this. It's not something that has to take up all my time.
Okay, that's fair.
I can like reasonably do this for like less than 5 hours on a Saturday.
Fair enough. You know what? I've been living that life as well recently, to the point at my job they told me to like set your schedule and then do it. We'll let the computer pick when you work, stuff like that, right? So it turns out I did it wrong, and now I just don't have a job no more. And it's just ass. It's just so ass with everyone's birthday and Christmas and everything just happening. Hit the follow button, subscribe, do anything because I'm hungry.
Working and having a computing schedule or have a computer system schedule you is like the worst. I used to work at Tilly's, and they would schedule you. Bro, listen to this shit, bro. They would schedule you whether or not you were making sales.
What do you mean?
So depending what shifts you got and how long they were, depended on if you were making sales. So when I got there, they put me on the register, and you were supposed to put in employee codes if somebody helped you, and then you got points for that, and then moved you up, and you got more hours, right? So I was on there, and whenever somebody said that somebody didn't help, I just put my shit in there. I'm like, whatever, because they never told us that we couldn't do that. They never said that. So I would just put my shit in there whenever. So I ended up getting 8-hour shifts and like some more shit. So, but I wasn't making sales then because I was on the sales floor, and even if you tell people, they don't always report your name in the front, right? So then my shifts went from like 8 hours from like 2 to 10 to like they would have me show up 2 hours before close, and I would clean for the 2 hours before close until 2 hours after, and that was my whole shift. And then it's like at that point the computer dictates how often you get scheduled. How in the blue fuck am I supposed to make sales in 2 hours at the end of the day
when no one is even trying to shop? There's no one in the shop no more. So they just had you on a cycle of just being ass, or
and
what?
They don't even have you there to. That's not even what they call you there to do, is to sell. They call you there to like fucking fold clothes up. So if you're walking around, like, you're not supposed to ignore customers, but if you're walking around the store trying to help people, you like fucking look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? What is this? Fuck this computer, bro. That's why corporate sucks. Numbers.
They let the computer. Oh my, that sounds so ass. See, my whole problem with computers is like they'll mess up and be like, well, yeah, and then the people that programmed it was like, well, computers don't mess up, so it's probably your fault for being ass. Were they starting to get on your ass for not making sales?
No, they don't really. No, I quit because they didn't pay me all my money, but it wasn't even about getting sales. It was just like my shift started being so ass. Have you ever folded, my nigga? Did you hear what I told you? They They bring you there to clean up while the store is open. What do you think you're doing? You think you're mopping? You think you're washing glass? You're folding shirts while the store is open. Your whole 2-hour shift. Do you think that anything gets fucking done if you're folding shirts while the store is open? Nothing gets done. I go fold a whole stack of t-shirts. Somebody comes right behind me, fucks that whole shit up. And it's like, what do you really have me doing here?
Wow. Especially, oh my God. Do motherfuckers just pull up, like, try this shit on and just, like, leave it there? Just people just be leaving things everywhere?
Fitting rooms is one thing. I don't mind that because then that was a whole thing. If you ran the fitting rooms, because you're supposed to watch people, make sure they come in and out with the same number of stuff. But you're supposed to take their stuff when they go out, and then you get to put all the shit back in the store. That's a good way to figure out where everything is at the beginning. But I didn't mind that shit. My thing was, you brought me here to do nothing. And they have cameras at the mall location is the worst. They have cameras. There's somebody that monitors it on a semi-regular basis. If they catch you not doing shit, you just get fired. Like,
no way. Even though there's nothing to do?
Even the managers are like, they're even like, I fully feel like sometimes there's not shit to do. Like, kind of, sort of there is, but like, no, sometimes there's not. It's like, you got to pretend like you're doing something.
Fuck. See, that's my whole thing. When I have to like fake as if I'm doing something just to keep my job.
That's just dumb,
at that point, pay me more so I can think of better things to be doing.
It's fucking stupid. And that's why I quit that. Well, also because they weren't paying me properly. But yeah, no, that shit was dumb as hell.
No, facts.
Fuck the computers, bro.
honestly, as a society, we need to all come together and just stop letting computers run our lives.
Unless.
Especially with like AI and technology like that. Because I was on ChatGPT. PT. Yes. I was on ChatGPT. Wow, I don't know how to speak. But basically, it's an AI that writes anything once it's prompted, right? And the thing that's so wild about it. So the person that put me on was Io. He was on the show a couple of episodes ago. Hey, leave a like on that one and just come right back. Just click that. But beyond the point, he showed me it because he told me, he's like, hey, yo, use this to write your grad application so it sounds like you're in. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. So I look up ChatGPT, download it, and then it told me I had to pay for it. I was like, cool, whatever. And the way that it was working, it seemed as if it wasn't as good as I initially thought it was going to be. So I was like, how is this taking the world by storm? Is it just a new product? Is that all it is? So I started looking down the whole rabbit hole, and it turns out
this nigga got finesse because that shit's free. Damn, that's crazy.
Is it actually free?
That shit's free as fuck. That shit is free as hell. Caught this nigga in 4K. I'm sorry to interrupt you. It was just too perfect.
This is weekly.
Oh, you downloaded the app.
Yeah.
I just use the website.
Does the website work as well?
Yeah, the website, you don't have to pay for it.
Really?
Yeah, you just use a Google account. All right, that's what I do.
Huh, fair enough.
You can use the website on your phone, too.
Fair enough. Very fire. But as I was going through it, it turns out people were using this for evil. And you know what? I don't know why they didn't think that was going to happen in the first place. So, yeah, no. Have you tried ChatGPT yet?
Yeah, I've been using it to help me write product listings. It saves me quite a bit of time.
Is it like the simple aspect that you enjoy of it, or what's the play?
It's that you can put in any parameters and it does exactly what you need it to, and it's like not span as fuck.
Not fast.
It's not robot as fuck. It actually is like,
it sounds
kind of makes sense.
like human.
What somebody would actually like write and like look for. So it's like, that's cool. It can answer most questions for the most part, which I also like. And then you get a direct answer. It's been very helpful with like sourcing stuff too. So if I'm looking for like places, it'll give you a nice little list of that, those kind of things that I wasn't able to necessarily find out about. It put me onto a lot of shit that I didn't know was here.
So it can like it finds information when you ask the questions.
If you want to look at it that way, sure, yeah. I mean, it's a computer, yeah. So I've been using it to like find like places that do like sewing and stuff.
Very hard. That's very fire. See, I feel like we are not as a society looking at the implication of a technology like this because of like, I was watching some some YouTube videos about it, and there's this one tech dude. He was explaining. He was like, yeah, the ethical like whereabouts of it and the way that it's set up, it could be exploited to the highest degree that we've never able to see before in your life. The first thing that he said, he was like, did you see the video where they made this random person went and made a Kanye West song brand new, and it worked perfectly. Like there's still some bugs that they had to like kick out and stuff like that, but they still made a song. It made creativity out of nothing. And I feel like it's going to set ourselves up to separate ourselves from anything that's meaningful or like anything that's like worthwhile doing. I feel like it's going to separate ourselves from doing stuff like that.
Do you think that there's a difference between musical values and numerical values?
What do you mean?
Because you just said that it's taking away creativity. It's the same as like as numbers.
I mean, yeah. So
it's quantifiable. It's finite.
See, here's the thing. I feel like when you use that, like that creative aspect of it, you can go and then you can put it in different atmospheres of things, right? Yeah. Like for example, if you wanted to like make a blockbuster movie, you could have it write the script, write who the characters are and their like backstory, stuff like that, and then you can go and then use you can actually like, hey, who should play it? And then it'll give you a perfect actor for this person to play this precise role for this precise thing. And I feel like if it's able to get that in depth with it, I feel like that's crazy.
I think it'll always act as like a basis for creativity. I don't think it'll ever fully take over because there's only so many things. Unless you are having all these unique ideas, it's not like there's too many unique answers to get.
Okay. What do you mean?
You can word it differently, but it means the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So many people ask the same AI the same question, trying to accomplish the same goal. You're going to come out with the same outcome. You can word it different, but it's like they're just synonymous words.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like it'll always act as like a beginning point.
See, and as we keep moving, I feel like we're reached to the point where it's like, the big distinction that he was making, it was like, ChatGPT doesn't know what it's saying. It's just giving you an answer, right? So it doesn't have conscious like you or me. And at what point does it change paths and start going down the point of like, well, now it is conscious, basically? Because of another reason why I'm thinking of it in this manner. So you know how you're not born evil, you're not born racist, things like that. You take it from everything that's around you for you to build what you believe, right? Potato.
I was born racist.
But there's only so much that you can be based off of like the ideas that you're around and stuff like that, right? So you don't know what you're actually saying as a child. You don't know what you're inputting in your own head as a child. And I feel like that's kind of the same process with this. So at what point...
That is a way to describe it, yeah.
Yeah. So at what point do you think that it'll like tilt?
That... And that kind of rolls into like, are we doing the whole consciousness on the internet, access to everybody? I don't know if that'll necessarily be something that will be accomplished because even that limits will have to be put on that. So I think it'll always end up being some kind of thing where there'll always be input by the creators and it'll always have to evolve over time. There'll never be like a fully sentient AI because like you said, people just do straight bullshit. Like, and then at that point, I guess you could give it a sense of right and wrong.
But I don't think you'd want to do
that.
But
even then, it's like, is it sentient? Like, yeah, I don't know. That gets into a whole different thing. But
right and wrong is a very interesting thing when you really sit back and try and decide why it is the way it is, basically. Because of like as you keep going on, especially in our example with ChatGPT and the AI aspect of it, I'm trying to understand if we're gonna set itself up to try and not really create itself, but it'll get to the point where it's not conscious but smarter than us, to the point where it'll be able to like reuse the information.
What computer isn't smarter than you, NK?
No, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make, it is smarter than us, but the thing is with the computer, it doesn't know that it's smarter than us, really. But I feel like as we unleash this to like the actual world, and it's like taking in more data and data like that, I feel like it will get to the point where like it understands its computer, and
that would happen day one. You tell the world you're putting out a sentient AI, day one, it's kill all humans, getting spammed into that fucking AI. What are you talking about?
You know, fair enough. People just do it just for the memes. They'll just do it for the memes.
Have you ever gone on Twitter? How many people be on there just saying blatantly, obviously wrong shit all day? That's what they do. Like this, people would just be capped. That's what they like to do. Motherfuckers would go on there. You remember when motherfuckers tried to storm Area 51? People would just be capped. Just be doing shit. Kill all humans all day, day one. That's all it's gonna be.
Just the jokes? God damn. See, I try my best to have hope for humanity, but I feel like I'm just wrong every single turn I make. And you know who's wrong? Skip Bayless is a wrong man. That man is just wrong in the way he behaves.
Skip, I'm on your side. Everybody's a hater. Everybody's wrong.
Oh, he wasn't moving that crazy? He wasn't moving that crazy?
I don't think he was moving crazy for the tweet. I think his disrespect to Shannon, I don't watch the show. It could be debated. So.
Oh, what was the tweet?
So I can give you the exact gist of the tweet because I thought the shit was mad tame. The gist of what I got was, this is what it said. This is the gist. No shit, they're going to cancel the game. But how? There's no room left in the season. Everything seems so irrelevant now. That's what that motherfucker said, bro. And everybody got on his ass like he said, fuck that man. How the fuck dare you die on that football field? Like, everybody got on his ass like that.
Tell him to get up. See, my whole thing, I feel like this has been boiling over for the past 20 years with this man Skip, bro. Oh my God. Because the more that I watch the cap that he be putting on, I feel like the one thing that he does right, when it comes to the whole sports media things, especially with his co-host Shannon, with every sports debates, they keep about the sports and then they disagree and stuff like that. But then once it comes to the people, they agree with each other just every single time. If it wasn't for the Trump stuff or the COVID stuff or things like this. But at this moment, it seemed like he was talking not out of turn, but he was speaking when he didn't need to say that. So when that was not the focal point of what he should be speaking on right now.
You talking about the tweet?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you the direct quote right about now. So Skip Bayless said, "No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant." So that's what he said. Here's my thing. Now, I saw on a potentially non-reliable source, but we're gonna call it credible because we don't fact check here. I saw it said that Damar woke up, and the first thing that motherfucker said, who won the game? So motherfuckers was on the same time and Skip. Skip was on the same time and I was this man that just died and everybody like, oh, you're so dead wrong. Da, da, da. Motherfuckers was like this with it. Hey, you gonna be upset with Skip because he was on the same time and y'all wasn't? Look, I'm not saying fuck that man. Like I said, he did die on the football field. Unprecedented. Motherfuckers really different. But my thing is did he live though?
No,
did he leave there alive?
In the stretcher, no. But he
died twice. On the field. They say he died twice on the field. He left that bitch alive.
Really?
I heard he died twice on the field. Now, maybe he was died twice in general, but that motherfucker left that bitch alive. He left. So this is my thing. Is what Skip said crazy?
So it's not that it's crazy. It's just like, all right, bro, we're not talking about the game. This man just died and you're out here just chatting.
And this is the thing, bro. Skip, as a media person, I feel like was asking the right questions to a living man, right? Injured, oh, definitely. Fucked up, for sure. But alive, right? And he's asking the good question. What did this dude just die for? How were they gonna, because you can't just not play the game. The motherfucker just died over this. You gotta finish the game.
Really? You don't think that they should have stopped?
No. I'm not saying they shouldn't have, but I'm saying he's asking, how are you going to have a continuation? I don't think Skip was ever alluding that they should have finished the game that day.
Okay.
So my thing is like, he's on the same time. This motherfucker just died over this. Y'all better finish. When is this going to happen? I'm on the same time as Skip. I want to know. I'm not even a football fan. I want to know too. When they going to run this game back? Because somebody died over this. That was today actually. But like, when did people ever die over a football game? Never. Not on the field.
No, they usually
So
die
that's my
later.
thing.
That's fair.
Skip, you're not even wrong though. Everybody get on your ass for absolutely no reason.
See, bro, I've just been waiting on the chance to get on Skip Bayless's ass because if
I think that's everybody else.
That's everyone has just been. We've collectively just been waiting to just say, you know what, bro, die, you old man. That's what it seems like the whole world is trying to get to.
Because he sat there and been capped for the last 20 years. I understand how you could be frustrated, but it's like that's what being media is.
And the thing is, it's not even like bro has been capping for 20 years. He's been like excruciatingly capping for the past 2 months. Just the past 2 months, he's just been on niggas' heads.
Bro, you gotta step it up in this age of technology. I mean, he might have took it a bit far. I mean, they even had him on TV. He was saying LeBron was great. I say, oh damn, Skip's scared for real. They really about to take his job for real.
It's not even bro. The thing is, Shannon's for the quits. He's for the quits.
And it's the thing. I haven't been there. I guess I don't know. But like the way that these motherfuckers do television, Shannon's kind of being a crybaby. Don't you feel like? If you watch it more than me, let me know. Because I be seeing the highlights. Skip is just an antagonist on the show. If you're telling me that carries on to real life, because Shannon's whole thing is you would never do this if these cameras weren't on. So Skip's not like that. So Shannon is tripping, bro. It's literally for the content.
See, my whole thing as I'm watching it's because I like to watch Undisputed when I work out. That's when I be feeling swole like Unk, right? Mm-hmm. And my whole thing. It seems like he's been testing him more and more recently, and the point where it's like he's been like calling upon his career, telling him he was ass, just like shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it hit the breaking point at that exact moment because of as Shannon is an ex-football player, where that literally could have happened to him. It seems as if he's spitting in the face of all people that have actually got like OD injured on that field. Oh, yeah. But no, the shit that he was telling Shannon was
spitting
insane.
In the face of all the people because he asked somebody died over this game. How are you gonna finish this game? He's spitting in everybody's face.
A little bit, a tad. It's just a little bit.
So let me get this all the way 100. Mm-hmm. Because I want you to dead look me in my face and tell me this, NK, because I feel like once we switch the sport up, it's so crystal clear. You're telling me. Now, don't let me put too much on this man's name. Mm-hmm. I don't watch football. I don't know who. I don't know Hamlin, what his caliber of player is. Mm-hmm. You're telling me that fucking, I don't know, Markkanen fucking has a heart attack during the fucking playoffs on the court, middle of the game, beginning of the game. You're not going, yo, what the fuck when they running this back? That's not your first. That's not your first, like, no, because he was revived on the court. They got him back on the court. Mm-hmm. Your first question isn't, damn, when they running this back though.
This would be a crazy game to go watch again.
This would be a crazy. Yes, bro.
That's fair.
Somebody just died over this. If you don't fucking try to win for that motherfucker, you're crazy. You better go drop 80, bro. They gonna break Will's record. Ain't no way that somebody died on your team and you don't go for 105.
You know what? Personally, no, that is a fair thing to think.
What happened in the NFL?
When my whole thing is when he's post, I feel like that's when it's so OD. And the difference between like basketball and football is designed to fuck another human up.
That's another reason I feel like it shouldn't have been a thing.
What do you mean? Like the fact that it's just so dangerous? Y'all should have known it's going to happen eventually? Or what?
It's not even a known it should have happened, but it's like, ain't that kind of part of it with all the steroids and all the physical, like, you know, exerting yourself with the exercise and the game injuries aside, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ain't that just kind of like part of it? Wear and tear on your body?
I mean, yeah, but I feel like we're all coming to the point where it's like, this is dragged. This is completely dragged. Motherfuckers was talking about, I wish the NFL had an 82 game season like the NBA, and personally, I bursted out laughing.
Motherfuckers just want to see more football. I get it. Just watch the XFL. I guess The Rock owns it now, so hopefully he does something with that. But
he owns the XFL.
Yeah, so.
That nigga just be doing, him and Logan just be doing shit, bro.
Hopefully that's enough football for you, because 82 games in the season. Insane. But my thing is, you saw what happened at that game, right? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers went for 2 returns, full length of the field.
Nah, motherfuckers, they were hooping. Yeah, no, motherfuckers was hooping.
Is that not what football is? Is this not what you need to revive your sport? Now listen. Mm-hmm. Am I telling people to die? Fucking never. No, I'm not. As far as things that could have happened, was that not a publicity blessing? Not only did he die, he lived. NK, he lived. He lived, NK.
Nah, that's insane, bro. That's just insane as hell, bro. That's all I can say about it.
Nah, but he lived, NK.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Motherfuckers be talking about going out there and going to battle for real.
But they don't mean it like that, so they don't mean it like that.
Have you ever talked to a football nigga for real? And this is what I'm saying, bro. Niggas be pump faking until the shit get real, bro. Niggas be pump faking until the shit get real, bro. Everybody, I'm finna go. Have you ever talked to a football nigga for real?
No, they be acting. Yeah,
you don't even know what I don't even have to tell you what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Mm-hmm. So like, am I for keeping these niggas and telling them they gotta keep the same energy when the shit is up, bro? Am I the dickhead when they say fuck all these niggas that got CTE? Am I the dickhead?
I'm sad. But bro, you know what? It's crazy how that they care about people's bodies now. Like they haven't been acting OD for the past literally 100 years that it's been away.
Fuck the bodies. Motherfuckers out here walking around losing their fucking mind. Antonio Brown out here that lost his whole career over football.
That one, it blows. Bro, did you see, bro, recently in the start off the new year, he got found in his car just beating his meat. That's insane, bro. It's just so insane.
What were you doing to like that they called? Yeah, bro, all I'm saying is,
would you go let your kids play
football?
Yeah,
I never would have in the first place. I feel like there's other contact sports that you could do that's just like safer. I let them motherfuckers play rugby before I did that shit.
Oh wow.
It's something about them pads and just kind of
just makes it worse.
Well, no, also the attitude of the sport. Go out there and fucking hurt somebody. So like, I don't really think. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I remember I heard one of my homies. He plays football, right? And he told me, he's like, oh yeah, no, I get my anger out. On the field. I'm like, bro, go to therapy. It's okay.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. And motherfuckers be doing all kind of crazy shit out here, like injuring people for real on purpose. You saw that Antonio, what everybody assuming fucked Antonio Brown
V1? Yeah.
Like the worst tackle in NFL history, basically.
Bro, I saw a picture of like the worst injuries. And he's the first one that comes up. So yeah, no.
So it's like, my thing is like, I'm just telling them, keep that same energy. That's it.
Wow.
And Skip didn't even tell him to keep the same energy. Skip said, I just want to know, how are they going to finish this game that I love? Because he lived. I don't know if they knew that at the time.
It was looking like he was.
I don't know if they knew that at the time, though. He had a heart attack.
Yeah, very much Pacmane. That shit was insane. That was so insane. I watched that video again, and watching him just get up and just fall over. Yeah, no, that shit is insane.
Nah, he fell straight back. Nah, that shit was crazy, man. But
personally, I'm not gonna. The only way that my kids are allowed to play football is if my wife is just an OD athlete. And the kid just turns out to be like 6'2", built bigger than I am, and just faster than everyone around. I feel like I'm robbing the world. That's
in sixth grade. They gotta accomplish all that in sixth grade.
Nigga, show me. So yeah, no.
Nah, I understand that fully and completely. But my thing is, like I said, it's just the attitude of the whole sport. I can't be out here. I can't feel bad for the shit that y'all sign up for and preach.
Hey.
Like, bro.
And the thing is, you can't even see that's the one thing that I hate about football is like you can't even like bend the rules because of kind of like with basketball when you start like change the rules up and favoring offense more than defense, stuff like that. It still looks like basketball, but when you do it for football, this is like football at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's why I said like, not like I would watch it anyway, but like you really want to save all these people, why don't y'all just play rugby? Because you take them pads off, you're not hitting somebody at full speed, bro. That shit hurts.
You'll think about it first. You'll be like, yeah, nah, I'm
you
not.
might throw them down pretty hard. You're not throwing your whole body into somebody full speed.
And the thing is, they're making these athletes just too big now. They're just too big, bro. Like, I saw DK Metcalf running. I was like, you know what? It's okay.
DK is not a good example. That man is unhealthily fit. If DK ever got sick, he would die.
Oh, wow.
Like, if he ever got seriously sick, that man has less than like 2% body fat. If he ever got seriously sick, he's basically just gonna die. He's gonna just waste away.
Oh wow. But yeah, no, that is a huge human. That is a huge human. Because even a smaller person like Justin Jefferson, like not like smaller in like size wise, but like in skinny wise, still huge as shit. Just a swole ass nigga. But beyond the point. Why
do they get so big? So they can hurt each other anyway.
I don't know if I can do it for real, bro. And the thing is, people keep saying I have the body of a football player. Bro, don't put that curse on me. Stop it.
I can see it.
Nigga calling me a fullback. Bro, fuck you. But no. Speaking of internal damage, here's some more damage. So this woman goes viral on this podcast where she says that she intentionally dated a guy that she did not like just to break his heart.
Oh no.
You're a bad person. You are a bad person. And honestly, this is another thing where I'm like, the internet should not exist because I feel like average people should not be able to see that video because I feel like it reinforces the hatred a lot of people have towards women. Just because you wanted to do jokes, it just ruined it for everybody else.
Is that not regular now, though?
What?
Is that not regular with the whole hookup culture and motherfuckers like find somebody that they like and they end up salty about it and go on this whole revenge arc? Like, there's a term for it. You know what I'm saying? Is that not regular?
It shouldn't be.
But I don't disagree with you.
The way that she sets it up, bro, it hurt my heart because I feel like she literally picked the exact person because I know that she didn't go and break the heart of a person that actually broke her heart. It's someone that was a lot less with less bitches. I know it. I deep down know it. And you're here ruining him. And now he's just...
You never know, man.
Chronically in the gym.
She could have spun. You never know.
What you mean? Oh, back on the dude?
She could have spun the block on some other dude. You never know.
Fair enough. Have you ever gotten your heart broken? When are you finna get your heart broken?
Damn, it is about time. No cap.
Maybe at least one. Maybe just one. Because like what? You're just gonna find your wife and just like have no past experience being a terrible person?
Pretty much. Nice Christian boy. Yes.
You know what? I love that for you.
Getting your heart broken is crazy. I can't.
You don't know what you do?
No, I don't understand how you get to that like place.
What you mean?
I don't understand how that scenario transpires.
Getting your heart broken?
You like yeah. How does
you
that
like someone
even,
so much that it hurts you that they did that or what?
Like I just don't like being in that scenario. Like somebody do like. Unless you're cheating, I feel like everything else I could have assumed that you were gonna do. Cheating is a bit like, you know what I'm saying, but like anything else, any other cap shit, I feel like is kind of like accountable for.
How so? Like you should be able to see the bullshit that they're pulling or what?
Or like you can kind of tell that shit is already kind of going bad, and it's like
she don't even
how
love
am I
you
gonna
no
be
more.
Heartbroken, and it's like shit is going. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hard ass heartless ass nigga, but it's just like. Shit was going bad. Like, it's not about being happy about it, but it's just like heartbroken is like kind of crazy. Like,
what if that was your whole world? You spent every day with them. And it's just like,
see, this is the thing. Motherfuckers be like, if it was, you would be with that bitch. Like, if motherfuckers be like, if it would have happened. It would have happened if. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, what if that's your person? If that was your person, how you miss your person? How that work? What you think this is Black Mirror? You got 99 chances, 100 chances to find a motherfucker. You gonna miss on 2 of them? You know what I'm saying? Like what? How you think this worked? Everybody see that episode? That episode was amazing. But I'm just saying, like,
spin back on that goddamn show. But that's beyond the point.
I'm just saying, like, it's miss some of them. It's okay. Miss some of the ladies, bro. You be alright. Like,
bro, make one yourself at this point.
They're not all great. They're not, bro.
Just a bunch of
You
myths.
can skip a couple. You'll be grateful for it.
Don't get your heart broken. It'll lead you to getting money.
And then you deal with the shorties that's out here looking just to break your heart. You out here, oh, please come hurt my feelings.
Just come back. Bro, that video was hilarious, bro.
If you don't get cheated on, how you end up heartbroken? What end up, like, I don't understand liking somebody that much.
Okay, let me give you a scenario. All right.
Or they like die. I can see that too.
Oh wow, now that one. Knock on wood. But where's the scenario you get heartbroken?
Like I can't even like imagine that if you don't literally get cheated on or they don't die.
What if they just physically just don't like you anymore?
And that's like regular though.
What you mean?
Do you know how often I get annoyed by people that are doing absolutely nothing wrong? I don't think it's irregular for you to over time dislike me for who I am. I think that's so regular for people. Name me all the homies you had since you was little. There's so few. And
Okay,
some of them, and most of them are for a reason. A lot of them motherfuckers you like might have moved away. You just don't run into each other anymore. A lot of them niggas you just like
You know what? We'll just stop talking to each other.
And that's my point. It's very regular in life. I feel like.
Wow. Damn. You know what? I'm trying to think of a way to get heartbroken that doesn't include cheating.
And it's like, what do you?
Because you can be upset if they fall out of love, but like,
bro, it's like I don't feel like you can hold that against them unless you were like, and that's the thing too. I would never be in a position where I'm like overexerting myself for somebody I feel like is like falling out of love with me. You know what I'm saying? If you were like that, I can see you being heartbroken. You like, I bought this bitch a house. God, like I can see you being salty as hell.
God forbid. See, bro, that's why it be blowing me that rappers just be buying motherfuckers cars for no reason. But that's beyond the point, son. It's beyond.
I think people learned they buy them and then let them drive it. I think they've learned finally because that's what Quavo did.
Yeah, bro, take your car back. That's kind of insane. But beyond the point, I mean, getting cheated on is insane though. What's the difference between getting cheated on like just someone falling out of love, or just literally just like the act of the betrayal?
I think so because you're going into a contract and agreement with this person, right? And you broke our contract for what? Had you been like, I don't want to do this no more, I would have been like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I wouldn't have beat your ass. I would have been like, cool.
That's fair. At least you're not the type of person to try and just beat up both of them. That's all that matters.
Oh, if I get cheated on, everybody done.
Oh, niggas need to just...
No, everybody done. Everybody
just packed up for
everybody done. Everybody getting a toe tag. Everybody gone.
Well, that's... Just so y'all know. Just so y'all know.
That's gonna be a part of my vows. It's like you play with me if you want to, bitch. You gonna be 6 feet under. You gonna get that fucking paper.
Hell no. But no. Anything else you want to speak on?
Make sure your businesses and workplaces are recycling and don't have those bullshit ass bins with the 3 fucking holes, but they all pour them into the same bucket and it all goes into the same dumpster. Make sure you're trying to save our planet because you gotta live here too, bitch.